focus. The one time I press the record button and it doesn't focus on me. Should I just film out of focus? Tempting. So I'm back home now from my university because the virus is happening. And I thought I'd make a little rant on TikTok to distract myself from everything. This video is gonna be about my journey and experience on TikTok. And yes, I have been on TikTok, in case people didn't know. Anyone who knew me in the past and is like, oh, you have a TikTok? I feel like it was a big joke before, people really cringed at it, and people still cringe at it, including myself. But as I've gone on it more and more and created more and more videos on it, I'm just like, I'm used to it. It's almost like the more I go on it, the more I hate it. My journey on TikTok started with this video.
You go, I can think so, call me over.
Oh my. I made it on July 29th, 2019. At first it was all just fun and games, I was just making some dumb TikToks, and I didn't think I would get so concerned about the numbers on TikTok. I thought, my stress would go mostly to YouTube videos, but instead it went to TikTok. I want to start off with the fact that people can work on YouTube and make a video and work on the content for weeks at end and only get 100,000 views, which is a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it also, on TikTok, I've noticed people can work on there for a couple hours max and get 40 million views. It's crazy. I'm not gonna call anyone out, but we all know. But here's the thing about TikTok followers. I feel like this can apply to any platform, but I feel like just with TikTok, they're unloyal. I've seen people with 10,000 followers, right? But they'll only have 100 views per video. And that blows my mind. That blows my mind. Usually these are people with one viral video, and they have, you can scroll down and look to see which one was their one hit wonder or a few hit wonders. And it's just interesting because I've seen people with 50,000 likes but only a few hundred followers. I don't want to go off the wrong way, but I feel like anyone can go viral on TikTok. No, wrong. Anyone can make a viral video. The hard part is, can you yourself go viral? Because, people can watch one video and go, that's hilarious, but and they'll follow you for it, but they never check on your account again. That's not just my account. That's so many accounts. And here's the thing with fame on TikTok. I feel like you can apply this again to any social media platform, but I feel like when you're famous on TikTok, it's its own little bubble, as I've gotten from the Ray Hart twins in one of their videos, but they explained it like it's their own little bubble. If you don't watch TikTok, then you don't really know the people in it, but if you're on TikTok, then oh, these are the famous people, and people outside of it are just oh, they're a bunch of kids making videos, and other kids know them. Here's the thing with that though. The same thing happened with YouTube, just a bunch of kids on this video platform website, on this video making website, they made videos for fun, no big deal, and then other kids knew them, but these kids, like myself and other past generation, or past whatever, they grew up idolizing these YouTubers, and now they're adults. So I'm thinking, oh, is the same thing gonna happen with TikTok? But here's the thing though, on YouTube, people make long videos and content that is worked on usually pretty hard, depending on, no, I feel like all videos are worked on pretty hard, but depending on the YouTuber, others work harder than others. On TikTok, I will admit, not a lot of work is put into a lot of TikToks from what I've seen. Even my own. I will admit that is hard to think of jokes and stuff, but if you really think about it, it's not a lot of work when you think about YouTube and the fact that videos will take hours, days, or even weeks to edit, but on TikTok you can kind of just put stuff together, and kids enjoy watching other kids having fun. So it's just is the fame even real on TikTok? I think about this. I suppose the same could go for YouTube. Is the fame actually real on YouTube? But I feel like it is real on YouTube, but it's a more attainable fame. When you see YouTuber, people don't paparazzi YouTubers very often because they're more personal, which is why a lot of TV stars have been going to YouTube so that they can be more personable. you know, YouTubers, big YouTubers, are going to TV, but then it makes them kind of, so it doesn't usually turn out the best from what I've seen. On my TikTok journey, I've noticed there's different type of users on TikTok, but I'll go through those really quick. There's transitioners, cosplayers. Let me just grab my notes real quick, hold on. There's cosplayers, transitioners, soft boys, soft girls. I guess those go in the same category. E-boys, e-girls, POV actors, dancers, and jokesters, and jokers. In this little segment, I'm gonna call out the good and bad of every little community of TikTok users, and then a way to improve it. You know, just a little input in each one. Even though I'm calling them out, I still follow people like this on TikTok, so it's not like, I'm kind of a hypocrite. Cosplayers, cool. I enjoy whenever cosplayers make their own outfit versus, you know, just buying the outfit or costume online. I feel like that's a good way to improve the cosplay community. People look up to them more and be like, wow, they made that whole outfit? Although I understand it's not easy, but I mean, I did a whole literally one-part series, well, kind of like mostly one-part series on budget cosplay. It's possible, you know, I mean, you can do it. I think it looks better than just buying the costume online. You know, make note of that, cosplayers. Transitioners, cool effects. Cool effects. I will say there are ones that put more effort into their transitions than others. You can definitely tell between the transitioners who actually edit their videos and like put lots of effort in versus the ones who just kind of like flip the camera around. I'm not saying that's easy, but it definitely, I feel like we should all strive to be those intense transitioners. There's even an official, like, I don't see it anymore that much, but there's like an official, you got a little verification check and transitioner logo, like little brand on your account. I don't see that anymore, but that was a thing at one point. Where did that go? Soft boys. Oh boy. Somehow I don't really see a lot of soft girls. I just see a lot of soft boys. You know, like, I'm not gonna call anyone specific, but usually they tend to be like a white boy with curly brown hair, and they literally just exist on TikTok. They don't do much, and I feel like they made even just like a mockery out of it. They have purposely called themselves out and been like, I'm going to not do anything on TikTok and just exist. Just look at the camera and like slightly smile, and that's soft and cute. And then people love that. People eat it up. I follow 2 people like this. I don't know how we can improve the soft boy community. POV actors. I'm almost speechless on this one. I don't know how we could improve the POV acting community. Oh wait, I do. Maybe like don't put music over your voice and like try talking to the camera. I'm not saying it's easy because there are some people who are really acting things out, but it always looks, I feel like we can improve it by if we actually, you know, didn't have music over us and just like lip synced, I don't know, just talk to the camera more. You know, actually, there's some POV actors that I see that actually are pretty cool, and if we could just see them on real TV, we put things to the test, you know, see are they actually good, or YouTube series. I'm surprised there aren't any TikTok YouTuber series, like TikTokers on, wait, I think there is. Dancers. Is it really dancing? Yes, it's really dancing, but I didn't really notice this until I've seen several YouTubers call it out. Specifically, Curtis Connor called it out. It put into perspective, like, they all dance with the camera above their waist. Don't get me wrong, like, they'll move their hips, but it's, you know, Curtis made a joke about it, like, how would they feel if they went to America's Got Talent, or whatever's Best Dancers, and they just start dancing, but they're only dancing with, like, their arms and not moving their legs. I was like, yeah, I've never been able to see TikTok dancers the same again. I will admit I do have a few that I like though. The jokesters. Can we improve this joke community? I don't know, I mean, keep doing what you're doing. People will like your jokes. So that's going over the things that you would see on TikTok. I chose things I saw on TikTok that wouldn't specifically pertain to TikTok. Like, you don't really see very many e-boys looking to the camera for 10 seconds straight on YouTube, you know, it's a TikTok thing. I was choosing those communities. Now for my overall reflection for my journey on TikTok. For those of you who just thought you'd go on TikTok for fun and like you thought maybe, oh, it'd be easy to get TikTok famous because you go on there and it seems like oh no, you can yell at the camera or like make a funny video and and just like get famous, but it's definitely not that easy. For me at least. Maybe I just don't have the right looks, or maybe it's just like pure luck, or I don't know. I haven't been able to hit that though, that for the past 8 months, I've uploaded a TikTok video like every day pretty much. Well, with the exception of 3 months where I stopped uploading. It was after I got a haircut. I didn't like that haircut, and so I stopped uploading. And then I started uploading again. I've pretty much uploaded like at least one every day. But like all the things that I called out earlier, I've done all of them. I've done the cosplay, transitions, e-boy. Wrong, I didn't do that. I haven't done POV. Okay, really, I've only done like jokes, some dances, transitions, cosplays. But I've tried a variety of things, and none of it seems to work for me, but it's definitely made me think. It's made me wonder if I've wasted my past several months like trying to gain a small audience, for my future career. I'd still like to be a tattoo artist. It's nice to have some people following you for that, or anything really. What I like to do the most is art, and so I would always tell myself throughout this entire time, like anytime I just got only 100 views, I'd be like, okay, Santa, either way, you're gonna be making art, so you might as well post something. But like if you don't post something, you won't get any views at all. So I guess this 100, 5 likes will be, it's something. Maybe I'm just a little french fry. Maybe I'm just a little upset that I see people get famous on TikTok for doing such minimal things. I don't know. Definitely makes me think. I wouldn't say that I'm going to stop making TikTok videos, but I think it definitely has made me think more about maybe I should expand my art and do something more outgoing that would actually catch people's attention. Because at one point I actually just made art for TikToks versus like making art for myself and then like using TikTok as a platform to promote. And so whenever I would make the art for the TikToks, it felt like a waste of time because it only get like 50 views, and I was like, I should really stop doing it like this. I guess the moral of this story is to don't take TikTok too seriously, like myself. It'll stress you out for every day, every single day. If anything, if you're gonna put any effort into and don't put effort into TikTok. Or, well, I guess it depends. Maybe you will actually end up making it. But I guess if you're gonna take it really seriously and like nothing's happening, maybe consider putting effort into YouTube. I feel like that's harder to get popular on, but I also have had this ongoing discussion, like this ongoing argument, like, oh, you can make videos on here, but will you actually continue to have that audience after like TikTok is, what if it gets shut down just like Vine did, and then Musical.ly, and then but YouTube I don't think is gonna be shut down anytime soon, or like switch logos and then everyone has to like start over again. I guess I would say if you're wanting to get famous on TikTok, it's not easy. I mean, don't get me wrong, some people it's like they get it, but for a majority it's you might not get famous. I mean, like my first like actual viral video was me literally yelling at my car radio. And it wasn't like viral either. It's just kind of like, oh, that was a lot of audience into one video. Or I guess my first viral video was my Olaf one, but like instant views, me yelling at my car. And I was like, this is what TikTok wants. Trash. So yeah, don't take TikTok to heart, because pretty sure 90% of the users on TikTok will never get famous. They're just gonna, a lot of people have their one viral video, but it's hard to make yourself viral versus, your video. Yeah, I think that's all. You can't even see that in the background. In case anyone is watching this who is a fan of Drew Gooden, yes,